Happy road tripping! Hello everyone! It's a bank holiday weekend, 3rd of May, and we are road tripping here in England.
Nothing? Nope. Nothing? Hello? Orange, apple, banana.
So we just arrived in our guest house. This is the room that we got with a double bed and a single bed right here. I mean, it looks lovely. It's quite small, but we're here only for one night. We've got a sink in here, teas and coffees, all the clean towels and toiletries. I think it's good enough for one night. What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is also my bed.
That is your bed,
And
yes.
this is Mama's and Papa's bed.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna find something to eat for dinner and then come back and relax for the night. That's the plan. We're now in a beautiful Devon. We just woke up and had breakfast, and let me show you this view. How beautiful is that? Look at this. So it's quite chilly this morning, but we want to try and go down to the beach. And the Cliff Railway opens at 10 a.m., which is in 5 minutes. And I think we're going to do that. But before, we need to wear our jackets because it's a bit too cold, although the sunshine is beautiful. There is a railway just down there. And I think it takes you all the way down to the beach. So this is what we're doing, first thing of the day. And then at 12 o'clock, we're going to explore the cliffs. Yeah, let's check the price.
Oh, it's so fun.
So the one-way ticket for adults is $2.50, and we decided to walk down on our foot, and then we'll take the Cliff Railway back up. Interesting. English Riviera. So we're in the town of Babacom.
Yep.
Looks like it's a long and winding road. Let's see how long it will take us to get all the way down to the beach. We could drive this road, but we didn't know. So instead we're walking, and then we're paying to go back up. All right, so we just found the stairs down and we're taking them. Let's see if this is easier. But I can hear the waves. We are on the English Channel right now. Very exciting. This is my first time in this area. Yeah, it opens at 10. That's probably the first one, right? And here we go. We're almost down at the water. Which way are we going?
This or that way?
I think this way. Gorgeous view, but you guys is very cold. Good thing that you cannot feel how cold and windy is it through the camera. Oh, here we are at the English Channel. Lovely. So this lovely beach has a cafe over there. You can enjoy your drink and a sandwich with the gorgeous view. But also, you can do some souvenir shopping, which is absolutely lovely. Now we're gonna go back up and get our car.
Papa, this one's going fast.
What a view!
Another one, Papa.
There's another one coming. There's one coming down.
I want to meet closer.
Here they are. Okay, so we now arrived at the caves and we're about to go in. The name is Ken's Cavern. Very excited to visit this place, right?
Yeah, and I got this toy from the beach.
All right, so we're going on a tour in about 10 minutes.
Yep.
It's a 45 minutes tour in the caves. Are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's exciting. I have been to caves once, maybe in my life. She has never been to any caves. Hopefully it will be a cool one. And it's a guided tour. We forgot to say that it's a guided tour.
And also look at me on this board. And the other one.
The Heidelbergensis there. So those aren't the last three people that I lost. Those are representing the three species that lived here. And that is unique. Here we go, the cave. Whoever's bravest, come up to the front. So there you are. If you want to just head through to the top and gather up at this top of the big slope for me. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. He's gone. He's gone first. Lost Jack.
Wow.
Look, we found a cave, did you?
The last thing to mention is I'll please just ask you not to touch the rock on the way throughout today, especially the calcite further on. It's really delicate, so even some of the oils in your skin do start to wear it away. In fact, we've been doing guided tours here since 1903, so if you can imagine 120 years of the old fingerprint dotted around, it does make a big difference. So that's what I'll ask you please not to touch the rock on the way come through. Before our building was put in front of it, this would have opened straight out to the hillside. It'd be quite well ventilated, you've had sunlight coming through. So that there, in fact, is where our ancestors were coming in. And they did tend to have weddings out here in the cave. Much more recent, this is about 2.5 million years old, this was started to be carved out. So this was a result of water coming in. So it was around the end of an ice age at this. In fact, there was 9,000 tons of earth that they removed 1 yard at a time. So we will go single file just to this next point.
It's getting there.
If I can just get you to gather in this little triangular shaped space in front of me. So you can see at this point, it's the narrowest part. That floor level extends from there to there. So he squeezed that tiny gap right at the top. With his clothes stripped off and he was covered.
Sliding show.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, whoa.
It's an interesting smell in here, right? It's slippery. Be careful.
What is that?
In particular, to form carbonic acid. And so that does wear away some of the rock above our heads as it comes through the ground. It's about 50, it's just like a drinking straw, they're in fact hollow on the inside. And so that water is feeding out through the centre. That carries on for a good few hundred years until eventually they do block up, at which point they start growing wider as the water comes around the outside. So you see a second or so, if you look closely. I will catch it with the torch so everybody can see that one there. There it is. And so each one of those is adding a tiny amount of limestone. So just to give you an idea, we've got a few animals as well. So like the rhino, you might see the head, horns and body there. I quite like the stegosaurus here with the head facing you and the spines on the back. They're a bit here, the wing and the body coming down and the tail wrapping around at the back. That's the dragon there. So this chamber is a dead end at the bottom, but due to...
Now, if you guys are claustrophobic, I don't know, do not come here. But, to be honest, I thought I would be claustrophobic, but it feels okay. I mean, I'm at peace with this space. He just said there were 15 meters underground. So we're just following a little boy.
Poor guy who got fired about 100 years ago, and he left his revenge as his initials up there. We've got a few more over here, so there's all sorts of inscriptions, letters and symbols and things over here. You'll see up on this sort of face, they're quite hard to make anything out in particular. You can see some letters and symbols. In fact, there is a date just here which says 1745. The oldest date we have is in the next chamber, called Quicks. And they've been a family cheese-making business for about 500 years. So they make the cheese for us, that very kind of traditional process, and then we take it down to the cave, age it for that last part of the maturing process. But like I say, the constant temperature is very useful. So it's not too bad. For a Stone Age invention, it's fairly impressive. You could carry it around a cave and work your way through. It does get quite hot, so after a while, they would cover the outside in mud or clay to kind of insulate you from that temperature. But with just those three simple things, and obviously you could gather those right outside the front of the cave. With our beach down the road, it's quite easy to find a seashell. You could put these together in about 15 minutes of your front doorstep.
Well, she's cooking. And there's a baby.
Break it down just like that human jawbone that they found. I showed you earlier. Wow. So, yeah, so we didn't have hyenas sort of when it's... Thanks a lot. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. So that's the end of this cave tour. The guide was really lovely. He is going to come back. I think he loved it.
What? Hey,
He
calm
was,
down, eh?
he was a good guide. Oh my god, I don't know where he gets the energy from because I'm hungry now and I'm also freezing. Yes. So that was very interesting.
I got so many bottles.
Good morning, everyone. Today is the 5th of May, and it's actually my birthday. Today we're in Exeter, but we're heading back home to London. Now, the plan is we are getting back into the car, getting birthday Starbucks, and then we're heading to the Dorset for just a couple of hours. Someone's still brushing teeth there. There's Lydia. So we're going to Dorset for just a couple of hours, and then we head back home. Okay? Happy birthday to me!
Happy birthday to you! And I made Mama a present.
Yes, she made me a very beautiful bracelet that looks like this. Look at this color. It actually matches my outfit right now. I love it. This is not the best representation of the room, but we're staying in Holiday Inn in Exeter. So we had this sofa and a double bed, which I think quite a lot of space for £68 that we paid, I think, with breakfast included. 67 pounds, yeah. So it's a very good value. If you guys in Exeter, Holiday Inn is a very good value for money. Oh yeah, we paid for, but that was only £6, right?
It was 12, but they give a discount after.
Because we're staying on site, yeah. Yep, there you go. So we have been treated with the sunshine for the whole 3 days of the bank holidays. And look at the sun today on Monday, 5th of May. It's freezing. It's 10 degrees, but it feels very nice because the sun is out. Birthday Starbucks secured. Unfortunately, it's a hot one because it's only 10 degrees today. Welcome to the Jurassic Coast. We are here at the town of Lyme Regis. I probably pronounce it incorrectly. And it's the Jurassic Coast. That's a very cute town. Right here at the Jurassic Coast. We're going up that tower right now. So I gotta say, this is one of the most beautiful places we visited on this trip. I really like this coastline. There is also an elephant statue right here.
Who is Mary?
She put some fossil on the hand.
Yep, she's holding. It looks, yeah, look at her dress as well. Okay, let's see what's around the corner. Ah, there's the info about Mary Anning right there.
If you don't know, I'm not telling you.
Whale skull.
We're now heading to the Anning's fossils. I like this cute little town. The original Jurassic Coast. We just arrived at the famous Durdle door. Oh, well, I say famous. He brought me here. Let's have a look. I mean, of course, as we got here, the sun is behind the clouds and it started to rain. Why are you going in zigzags, Savo? Why are you going zigzags? Help. Help. This is very steep. Look at this, guys. Imagine swimming here in the summer. This is very beautiful, right?
It's amazing.
So just guys, just for the reference, I think what Salvo is not understanding, that we need to go back all the way back up there. Oh, that will take us like a good 40 minutes. A good 40 minutes? How can I not think about it? Right, but we keep going. It is very beautiful, it's true. Beautiful. That's a Durdle door. Absolutely gorgeous views here. Honestly, guys, this is worth visiting here. It's free entrance, but you have to pay for the parking, like about 3 quid. So definitely worth visiting this site. Ready to see the actual door? Oh, someone. There's another beach down there. Ooh, look at the beach. I did not expect that.
I should be very close to the door, but not too close. Oh my god.
Do you recommend people visiting here?
Of course, guys.
100%, yes, 100%. Maybe make sure you have a bit more time so you can go downstairs all the way to the beach. Lovely. Gorgeous place.